Greetings. I love me some spirit. I love me some spirit. The beautiful thing about spirit talking to you is knowing what it means when you want to shut the window to leave the sound out. So, now we're looking for a beacon of light that they tried to take out, because it seems they've been consistently taking out beacons of light. So we want to make sure that just doesn't happen anymore. We want to absolutely make sure that is no longer an issue. Now, the working with raw energy, okay, I can go with that. So now we're looking for a beacon of light walking in the sun with the raw energy that they weren't expecting. And we did tell them to expect the unexpected. Look at that, less than a minute and 11 seconds. It's just what it is. So if you have an entire group, gaggle, hive, or herd that's now going to be graciously accepting what they wanted for the divine light back into their own energy field, then that's, I mean, the positive lesson in all of that is what you want for another is what you want for yourself. What you give to another is what you're giving to yourself. What you take from another is what you're taking from yourself, be it love, light, health, wealth, or abundance. And that's fine. That's fine. I can roll with that. You know, I mean, it does make it a little bit of a situation, have to close that window so that the sound doesn't get out. But I do appreciate spirit talking to me through you guys. I know their mind control doesn't work on me, and they're not used to anything from another dimension being in theirs. And that's fine. They never asked about my QHHT session because they didn't care. And that's fine. We're not worried about what people care about. It's just what it is. They have a whole lot of not care for the divine that's going to be going back on them. And that's sad. That's sad. It's what it is. I can't do anything about that, though. Because what they want for the divine is what they want for themselves, with their blessings or lessons in threes and karma or dharma tenfold. And I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about that. And when they put together group effort being a lesson in threes with karma or dharma tenfold, that's going to be shocking to a lot of people. It's going to be shocking to a lot of people, but the Leviathan, there's nothing I can do about that. There's nothing I can do about that. Ooh, what does this say? Words. All I get out of it's the numbers, though. So it'd be 92 and 4, which is basically a master number surrounded by the angels. So it's just confirmation. Thank you for that. It's just what it is. Okay, great. So now we're looking for a beacon of light, since they've been harvesting energy off of these beacons of light and then trying to dispose of them. It's just what it is. I can't do anything about people wanting to take the divine light within them and dispose of it. I can't do anything about that. But this working with raw energy, that is a concern. We're looking for that now. We're looking for beacons of light that are working with their Egyptian roots, and looking for love, light, health, wealth, and abundance for the highest good of all. Because with an entire group, gaggle, hive, or herd of caterpillar people, receiving what they wanted for the divine, because it's all about ask and receive, and what you ask for the divine in another to receive is what you receive for the divine within yourself. So it's working out quite nicely. 4:55 on the clock. It's working out quite nicely. Now, I mean, I understand the light's going to be triggering demons, and that's fine. That's fine. Hey, number one, that should be a concern. That should be a concern. But we can't be concerned about trigger demons that are experiencing what they want for the divine, because they do. Demons always rebel against the divine. And now that we have that full open clarity into the situation, and we have identifying markers. We have identifying markers of what we're looking for. What we're looking for in a person. And it's just what it is when they're giving that information out to thousands of chosen ones. It's just what it is. I mean, to have that many ones in a sun sign aspect like that, it's just what it is. Simple enough. Simple enough. So it's now a mystical unicorn, earth angel, beacon of light, working with Ra. Okay, we're going there. So, because it was the Eye of Ra activation with the divine halo following. See, because there's levels to the rainbow chakra system. So, wonderful. Wonderful. This is working out nicely. It's working out nicely. She said, be careful of your words because they hold power. And I thought, well, yeah, you can't really have that much energy consistently being put towards a person of Rob Lowe without Rob Lowe showing up to oblige, because you want what's best for the people. You want what's best for the people at the Caterpillar Center. And I can't do anything about Daisy not listening. She doesn't listen, and that's fine. She's just a dog. Anyway. So when I hear that they now have this entity that they can't barter with anymore because they've run out of everything they can to satisfy it. Weren't we talking about this a fucking month ago? We were talking about this a month ago. Chosen 144 had brought that up a month ago, and now here it is, the past coming back for just a brief moment to close that window and return, because we want a return on their investment. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. And yeah, I mean, with she said once they realize that you're not stupid, then they call you crazy. And I thought that'll be okay. I mean, you know, with Tyler, Texas, you know, going down for Star Trek hating, it's a hate track. It's a hate track. Not like an 8-track, like a hate track. That's what it is. They could have took the 8-track, but they didn't. They took the hate track on a hate train. Hate track on a hate train. And on that hate track, driving their hate train, they had a serious crash out. Kind of looked like a body in a pond, but I don't know anything about that. I don't know anything about that. I know my business was targeted because of people like that, and that's fine. That's fine. They're the kind of people that they don't even have skeletons in their closet. They have bodies in a pond. And that's creepy. That's super creepy. But anyway, I mean, when you've got readers talking about them doing ritualistic things with bodies, and this is what I'm sure that's a truth that they don't want to come out. I'm sure that's a truth that they don't want to come out, and I'm not concerned. I have no worries when it comes to people with bodies in their pond. Simple enough. Simple enough. But what I am concerned about is these beacons of light that they're trying to take out, because that's what she said. They target one, take them out, and then move on to the next one. Target that one, take them out, and move on to the next one. So since we have now basically put a stop block and a freeze on all of that, there's nothing else that they can do. There's nothing else they can do. However, I am going to take that role, because now I'm going to target those beacons of light and resurrect them. Oh, it's just what it is, like the rising sun, like the house of the Leo rising sun. Simple enough. I mean, if they're targeting beacons of light to harvest their energy just to take them out, well then I'm going to target beacons of light just to help them call their energy back so they can resurrect and move forward. Simple enough. Sounds like a hell of a plan. No, really, the hell of a plan would be the trigger demons that can feel the fire, and that's fine. That's fine. They shouldn't be working with things that they're not too. And she brought up Loki and Pan, the Pan of the Dragons. And it's what it is. I mean, when you're embodying the sun, you take whatever God gives you. Yeah, I did. I saw a really, really cool video. About, and I can't even remember the creator that did it. I can, that's not the truth. I remember who the creator was that created it. However, I don't like to promote them. So we'll still talk about what they were talking about. They were doing some kind of weird genetic cloning situation. When you speak on the reptilians, you're giving them power. So anyway, the lizard people documentary, erase that from your mind. You don't want to give them any power. When they were talking about, his entire documentary was overseeing light beings, and I'm like, well, I've been there. And when he was discussing about how they were trying to play God and create these life forms, but for them to get a soul, God was like, no, they could hatch the chicken lizard. I think it was chicken lizards, wasn't it? Not chicken gizzards, but chicken lizards. Is that what it was? I can't remember. Anyway, it hatched out of an egg. And the thing was, is it would hatch or something like that, but it wouldn't have there would be a soulless being. It would be a soulless being. And I do remember Helen Blasky talking about soulless beings. And that kind of takes us to the works of Dolores Cannon on backdrop people. Anyway. So if the Most High Creator was what put a stop to their plan of sending a soul into that vessel, but yet they kept manipulating, and these people never learn, and they keep doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result until the Creator steps in, which let them know at that time that there was a Creator. And then that's when they rebelled against that Creator. Well, yeah, I mean, that would basically follow exactly what that reader was just talking about putting your faith in the divine and embodying whatever he sends. So, simple enough. She said there's not too many otherworldly energies with the Egyptian roots and that close to their ancestors, and I thought, that's good to hear. It is universal life force energy, so I guess you are kind of dealing with any kind of positive life force in the universe. Or negative. You have your choice. It's energy's energy. It's all positive and negative. That's how jumper cables work. And it takes my negative vibe to trigger their negative demon. So, I mean, that's a truth that they really shouldn't hear. Oh, I got a negative vibe, so I blocked them. Well, yeah, because that's my dark side triggering your demon. Two negatives cancel each other out. And it's what it is. I mean, we definitely want them to go on their own path, talking about anointed ones more valuable than they are. Simple enough. So that's what I'm doing. I'm looking for these anointed ones that are more valuable than the people that are talking about them. It's just what it is, because that's what these individuals have been doing. They've been targeting the anointed divine light, harvesting off of it, and then getting away with sacrificing that person like Jesus. That's like putting Jesus on the cross. So we have a lot of work to do. Hunting down these beacons of light that trigger demons. It's just what it is. And I understand the very, very specific parts of the energy within those readings and the people that she's talking about. And that's probably why they don't like me very much, because I know the people that they're talking about. It's what it is. However, they're trying to take out the Earth Angel, and I don't trust any of these individuals. It's what it is. I mean, I look at all doctors like Dr. Hawk Tuh, girl, spit on that thing. And I don't need any more doctors at the bottom of a New Mexico deluge because they're stupid. So, simple enough. My phone's always open. My phone's always open. As you find these beacons of light that are basically crushing these demons in the dark, by all means, let me know. Let me know where they're located, because I'm going to be targeting them too. I'm going to be targeting them too. I mean, if you've got that energy in the cards of a group, gaggle, hive, or herd, target these individuals to harvest energy off of them, and then try to take them out until they found one and fucked around and found out. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. I want to look for those people now. If they can do it, so can I. With 5-star reviews, I can do it too. I can do it too. I can target those beacons of light that they're trying to harvest energy off of, just so that they can take them out, and do the opposite of that shit. With 2 middle fingers in the air. So, everybody, enjoy your Sunday. Enjoy your Sunday. I hope brunch was good. I hope your Sunday brunch was wonderful. Just what it is. Just what it is. And yeah, I mean, as soon as y'all find these beacons of light, these earth angels, these healers, these anointed prophets that people shouldn't have fucked around and found out by touching. It's just what it is. So I have to find those people too, because I'm not going to FA&FO. I'm not going to FAFO. I don't want to FAFO my reality, since they've all basically FAFO'd their reality. So, it's just what it is. She said your words hold power. I thought, yeah, I can't wait to tell everybody. I'm going to target myself to resurrect myself, since you got groups of people trying to harvest energy off of light workers so that they can steal their destinies and their blessings as a bunch of zero copycats. It's just what it is. You want the 5-star divine copycat. It's just what it is. I can copy them too. I can copy what they're doing and just do it better than them. So with 5-star reviews, it's just what it is. But you would have to call me to target you, and you would have to match that description that I don't think many of you are going to be able to do. I want to be wrong, but you would have to prove that shit. So, simple enough. Proof is always in the pudding. Namaste.